Greetings, my fellow Americans. I'm Abigail from Rooster Report, and this is obviously the Rooster Report. As I'm sure you know, it's a holiday weekend, so the recreations are relationally restricted. But on this weekend of independence, there's still plenty of star-spangled spectacles for your attendance. Now, I can't get too political. I need this job, so I won't say anything that isn't true. I know it's a contentious time in America, and many feel disconnected from any sense of national pride, but we have so much community and creativity to celebrate. We possess so much privilege, we have a responsibility to recognize and leverage. Since its inception, rock and roll has always challenged social norms, stood up for the disenfranchised, and has functioned as a bridge connecting people across all kinds of backgrounds and values. With that being said, let's get to firework. Yankee Doodle doings at the Rooster Thursday. Come out to our first Thursday of the month folk night hosted by AP Rogers. This week with special guest, a local legend and delight, Ken and Knight. And as always, we've taken the lid off. There ain't no cover. Therefore, no excuse not to scoot your boots over at 6 for country Americana mountain music at 8. And on Saturday, for a great cause and some even greater pause, hit up the 2025 Carolina Vet Fest, a benefit for Positive Action Service Dogs, a nonprofit organization that breeds, trains, and matches service dogs with disabled veterans at no cost to the veteran or their family. It's no secret that despite their extraordinary sacrifice, far too many of our vets struggle to access the quality, timely healthcare which they were promised and so deeply deserve. This all-day patriotic party includes an insane local lineup listed here before you, food, raffles, and so much more. This do good bow wow powwow starts at 12, doors open at 11. Stars and Stripe Hype at Starlight on 22nd. What's that sound? What? It's Saturday Sounds Presents. This week on show, catch the debut of Camp Calico with local tunes from John Madry and Lacey Dooms. Doors 7:30 for an 8 o'clock start. William Pending at Petra's on Thursday from America's Most Wanted to Band in the USA. Celebrate sick MCs from sea to shining sea with Coast to Coast, a celebration of hip hop from all over from 7 to 11. Then Saturday the 5th, Rock for a Reason to benefit Time Out Youth. For only a $5, you can support LGBTQ plus minors, enjoy a convoy of killer community bands and more. This opportunity to headbang and help community starts at 9, doors open at 8. And finally, going forth to the milestone on Friday in the spirit of punk, protest, and the political climate, frequent Fuck the Fourth featuring wastoids, squeamish, consumer culture, and more. If you are paying attention, you should be roused, you should be pissed off, and you should hit up this grisly gig. Doors at 7, music at 8. And Saturday, for a hardcore KO of a show, pull through for Charlotte's Own Jiu-Jitsu with the Lone Star repertoire of Fear of Loss, noise punk guys from NY, Ferment, and others. Bar opens at 7, music at 8. That's all she wrote. I am she, in case that wasn't clear. If you don't want to celebrate Independence Day, you should still absolutely celebrate the independent businesses and artists that make life worth living, the fight worth fighting, and that enable our voices to be heard. Choosing to spend your time, money, and energy elevating communal spaces is a powerful, radical act. Protecting our impoverished, our veterans, our immigrants are among some of the most patriotic, the most rock and roll things you can do. I'll be mixing and mingling at Vet Fest. Please come by and say hi and support some of our neighbors who rely on the community for the decent quality of life the government often fails to afford. Thanks for watching. I love y'all. Stay vigilant, stay informed, and